Thank you all for coming. My name is Dr. Tunishai Ford, and I am the director of a phenomenal program for youth called Step Up Program. And Step Up stands for what? Stimulate, teach, empower potentially upcoming professionals. And I'm honored to welcome our 2019 participants for this year. We're going to have a phenomenal time.
All right, hello, Detroit. Welcome to a summer edition of Word from the Street. It's been a long time coming because I've been actually doing another show inside the political machine, but I'm glad to be with you today because today this is a very special. When I say it's very special, I mean it's very special. When I say special, I mean phenomenal special because today we have a phenomenal dear friend of mine. This woman has been my inspiration. This woman has been like a second auntie to me, a big sister, a good friend. This woman has been my inspiration in broadcasting, and we finally reconnected. This woman had the hottest show on WADL TV 38. This woman is an ordained minister, a motivational speaker, a business owner, an entrepreneur. She is all of the above, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to give it all the way up for my good friend, Dr. Tunishai Ford.
I was trying to figure out who we was talking about. Oh, wow, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
I am great. I am so great. I mean, it's been a long time. It's been over 10 years since I've seen you. And you're doing phenomenal things with the Step Up program. You had a #1 hit show on WADL.
Okay.
Everything. My first question to you is how did you become an ordained minister?
Well, wow, God. Well, I was called back in the early 80s.
All right.
Okay, I used to attend a church called Jubilee Christian Ministries.
Okay.
And the pastor asked the question, who believed they were called to preach?
Okay.
And I had my hands up and my feet up, and I knew that I was called.
All
And then I just went through the path of following God's leading.
Okay.
And at the Evangel Christian Center with Pastor Jerry Piscopo, he
Okay.
ordained me as an evangelist.
Okay.
And I also was ordained as an elder.
Okay.
And so there I am. So I'm ordained, and the rest is history.
Oh, that is great. That was great. Now, what gave you the path for broadcasting? That's my next question.
Well, you know, actually, I have a younger brother. He knows that I like to speak and I write. I'm also an author. I'm a writer. But he said, you know, you like to speak and you like to be before people. I see you being on TV. I never had a desire to be on TV.
Okay.
But it was just something that my little brother, who's also a visionary, Cleve A. Watson,
Okay, Cleve A.
he
Watson.
said to me, hey, look, I think you should be on TV. I said, okay, we'll make it happen. And that's what he did. He started grooming me. He produced the show and everything. And first we were on My TV 20 for a season.
Okay.
And then we went to WADL. But he's the one who groomed me and got the studio and everything and this cameraman. And that's what happened. And I started doing the Dr. Tunishai Ford show.
Yes, and I watched your show back in 2003. I was in broadcast training. I was a track and field star for the Detroit Special Olympics. And I said to myself, I was going to meet you one day.
Okay.
And it was actually a warm Friday evening at exactly 4 p.m. And I seen, you ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful woman who had jet black hair, a smile to match.
Okay.
And she sat next to me in the lobby. She said, hello, how are you? I said, I'm fine, how about yourself? She said, my name is Dr. Tunishai Ford. I said, I'm MC Gino. The MC, I host a show called Street Smarts. And you were definitely in the market at that time looking for another TV station.
Yes. Yes.
And you said to me, is this your first night on Friday nights on radio? I said, yes, it is. And you told me, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Always try to really keep up with your listening audience and don't be afraid to succeed. And then the next thing I know is it's after 8 o'clock. He said, do you need a ride home? Where do you stay? I could take you. I said, I stayed on Cashmere, and the next thing you know, that was a groundbreaking moment with this woman. It's like, you could call this woman for anything, you all. It could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be everything. And you have always been that word of encouragement. You've always been that quiet storm.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
it's like you've always been that quiet storm for me. You've always been an inspiration to me, and I just, it's been I mean, this woman, you all, is a blessing from God. This woman never ceases to amaze me. It's always like, she's always coming up with new things with young people. She's always been a motivational speaker. She's motivated me for my times. Even when I moved from Friday nights to afternoons, you surprised me one Thursday. When I was at the station from 8 to 4. You said, good luck on afternoons. And that day I had Coleman Young Jr.
Oh, wow, okay.
And you peeked right in the radio room when I had the students of another middle school. And you said, good show. You always said, good show, good job. Then the next thing you know, I could not find your number anywhere. And I'm like to myself, I lost touch. I'm like, how could I lose touch with Dr. T? How could this happen? Then things kept going on. Then the next thing I know, I hear from Carol Johnson Muhammad, I need you to get in touch with this lady who's having a step-up program. And I'm like to myself, who could be having it? And then you said your name. I said, oh my God, the same Dr. Tunishai Ford I knew from back in the day. This is unbelievable. This is a blessing, you all, from God, because God works in mysterious ways. This woman has always been an inspiration. This woman has always been my hero in broadcasting. This woman has been a true, phenomenal friend. And I tell you, what made you decide to really just do this Step Up program? I really would love to know.
Well, I have a program for women. And I also have the other component is for the youth. And I was with my granddaughter, and she's 14, she's 15 now.
Wow. Okay,
and we were walking the dog, and she loves to draw. She's an excellent artist. And I asked her, I said, how about selling your product? She said, well, I don't know how, Nana. I said, well, we came up with a program. I said, if you learned how to do it, would you do it? She said, yes. In fact, my granddaughter's here right now, today.
Wow.
Okay? And she said, yeah, I would do that. So I said, wow, maybe I should come up with a program to actually teach youth how to start, run, and sustain a business.
That's a
blessing.
blessing.
And then, and I believe it was led by God. The name Step Up came into my mind. Step Up, stimulate, teach, empower potentially upcoming professionals.
Wow.
That's the name came. And I said, wow. And I came to my board. I presented the idea to my board. They said, that is phenomenal. Let's do it. And so we did it. Last year, June 18th, we started the Step Up program right here. In fact, Mr. Roop Raj from Fox 2 News called me on a Friday and said, listen, I heard about your Step Up program. It came across my desk. He said, I think it's phenomenal. I'm coming to interview you on Monday. He was there the following Monday, and the rest is history.
Wow, that is very truly a blessing.
Yes, it is. Yes,
and then my good friend said you were on 9:10 a.m.
Okay.
And she called in and she passed along your number, and I said to myself, wait just a cotton candy minute when I heard that voice, because your voice just really kind of I have a photostatic memory, and I'm like, wait a minute, the same doctor. I mean, this really hit me like a ton of bricks. And I must say, because you are still, because how long has it been since you have really just been doing stuff in the community now?
Oh, golly. I started my nonprofit in 2000. I'm leaving Detroit Public Schools. I retired from Detroit Public Schools in 2002. But I've been doing stuff with the community probably in the late 1990s, because I'm a cancer survivor. So as soon as I got through my cancer ordeal in 98, I hit the ground running.
Yes.
And I've been moving ever since.
Yes, you have been. I tell you, what is a day like for you, Dr. T? I would love to know what, for the family who is watching this far summer season, what is a typical day like for you?
Well, my office is in my home, and I spend a lot of time on the phone and texting. And then when I make an appointment, I'm not one of those people who just get in my car and be driving. That's not me. Right. I try to manage my time well. Right. So a lot of my typical day is getting on the phone early in the morning. I get up early in the morning and I pray and give honor to God. Then I take care of my dog. I walk my dog, and when I'm walking, I'm on my phone, making my arrangement. Every time you call me, I'm on the phone walking my dog. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And we're making things happen. Yes. So a lot of my typical days usually is, moving and shaking through my phone, texting, making phone calls,
Yes.
making appointments, going out, and then just playing with my board and just making things happen.
That is great. That is great. I mean, that's really great. That's good that you're making things. And when does your day normally end? You think?
Now, I'm a day person, so around 5 o'clock, I'm finished with business. If I'm calling you after 5 o'clock, then it's really, really important. My day usually ends around 5 o'clock.
Oh, that is great. That is great. And then I'm also going to ask you this. What is one of the best days, as an ordained minister, motivational speaker, what is one of the best days you have actually ever had in your life? Best day.
I had an opportunity to go to Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
It was I believe it was 92.
Okay.
And I had an opportunity to speak before a group of youth.
Okay.
And I was so well received.
Wow.
And they gave me a standing ovation. They're hungry over there. And they received my message.
Okay.
And they loved me, and I thought I was just so honored. And they just the whole experience of being in Africa.
Okay.
And having an opportunity to speak before all those youth. It was
Okay.
the most wonderful day of my life.
All right.
Yes.
All right. And here's my. All right. And I'm gonna add a throwback question. Who was your favorite minister from back in the day?
Miles Monroe.
Okay, Miles Monroe. Okay, there you go. There
That's
you
my
go.
boy. Mhm.
All
Miles
right.
Monroe.
I love hearing that. And also, what do you see for yourself, Dr. T, in the near future?
Well, I have more books inside of me. I already have 4 books published.
Okay.
I see myself being back on TV. You want to help me with that?
Oh yeah.
I see myself being back on television.
Yes.
I'm going to continue the Step Up program. We're going to make it bigger and better.
Yes.
I want to take the Step Up program to Detroit. Right now we're downriver.
Uh-huh.
We want to take it to the inner city.
Okay.
We're going to be more accessible to
Yes.
those youth who really need to be a part of this program.
Yes.
We have a program for our women with
Yes.
their own uniqueness, which means quarterly. I want to take this thing global.
There you.
Okay? I just want to do what God has called me to do.
Yes.
To the fullest extent.
Exactly.
I want to say this to you all.
Sure.
God gave me a definition for the word purpose.
Yes.
Purpose, a divine and deliberate mandate from God.
Yes.
It glorifies Him, justifies why are you taking up space on this earth.
Yes.
And it serves mankind.
Yes.
When you do those things, then you know that you are serving purpose.
Yes, I like that. I really like that. And my last 3 questions is my last 3 question is what do you have to say to the young people of the city of Detroit?
What I want to say to the young people is this. You are truly the future. That's not a cliche. I want you to do this. Find yourself and be unique. Do not try to be like anybody else. And serve God. Find a good church home. If you don't have a church home right now, find one. Serve God. Treat your fellow man right. And be true to yourself. Those are the things I would like to tell you to young people today.
That is great. That's great. I want you to give out your contact information for the family of the Step Up program and everything.
Well, if you can find me on the website at www.drtford.com, or you may call me at 734-285-2041. You can also find me on Facebook, Tunishai Ford, Dr. Tunishai Ford.
All right. Now, how important is networking and marketing, real quick?
Hey, networking and marketing is just like handshaking. You meet somebody, you say hello, introduce yourself, tell them what you do, and call it a day.
Dr. T, I appreciate you. You're a longtime friend of mine.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. I really, really do. Because, and you have such a ball of energy. You are the same old Dr. T from back in the day.
Thank you.
And I thank you. Now, this is MC Gino Byrd, and you're going to guess when I do this closing, a.k.a. Mr. Word from the Street, saying peace to you. You got that? I got that from Robert James. This is all of us. So you might not know.
Thank you so much. We had a phenomenal class last year. We had the greatest group of youth, and I mean that from the heart. We fell in love with them. And we weren't ready to run them all up, but we kidnapped one. We dragged him on in here, tied him up and made him come in. And his name is Muhammad Monet. Come on up here, Muhammad. Okay. No more than 7 minutes, okay? I know he's retired, because he'll be up here for the rest of the program.
My name is Muhammad Monet. I go to Taylor High School. I just graduated almost 3 weeks ago. I try not to count because I'm kind of happy that I graduated. But with that said, I'm kind of sad too because high school was a great journey for me. And with Step Up South, I actually got involved a lot in high school. I got a lot done in high school, And my last year was my first year at Step Up, and it was just a wonderful program and what it's done for me. when I graduated from Step Up, first of all, when I came to Step Up, I was thinking like, man, I don't want to go to school in the summertime. I'm just out of school and I have football. I don't want to be too busy. But when I came here the first day, it was a wonderful time. I felt welcome. Like I always wanted to come here. Like every Monday, I was like, I gotta get there. I want to be the first one to get there. It's so fun. And when we graduated, it was like a sad day, but at the same time, it was one of the best days in Step Up because we took everything we learned in Step Up and took it out in the real world. And with Step Up, I actually run 3 businesses right now and have my own clothing line. And Dr. Tunishai and Miss Tony Coleman and Mr. Aaron Jackson and all the instructors you want to see in here, they will legit hold your hand and guide you through everything you need to do to start up and become your own entrepreneurs. Also, I want to mention Miss Lundgren. She's in the back right there. She's one of my teachers. She's actually one of my DECA moms. She helped me a lot too, and with Dr. Tanita's help and Miss Lundgren and my mom and everyone in here, I am who I am right now. So I know a couple of you guys are right here sitting down. I know a lot of faces. I know a lot of you from different schools too. You're probably like, man, this is going to be boring and stuff. It's really not going to be boring. It's going to be fun. So the most important thing over here is the food. As you guys can look at the left right here, those are all our sponsors. And it ain't no ordinary food. This is some good food right here. So I know some of you guys over here, like twins. Raise your hands, please. And one of my other friends, Rodrigo Torre, he's running away a little bit. They're actually a couple of my business partners that I also do a lot of stuff with. They're my graphic designers, and I'm the marketer, and my other friend, he's the manager of my clothing line. And we all when we go on trips and stuff like that to meet with clients, Dr. Tanisha's right. You want to have fun, because you don't want to sit with your clients for 2-3 hours, talk to them like, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. They want to have fun too, you know? So what Step Up taught me, and I took it on the real world, and it's been very, very successful. And I hope that you guys are going to embrace everything you guys learned from here and take it on the real world also and become entrepreneurs and great leaders.